And some.
And other things.
And others.
And others. Hello. Uh-oh. I know it's kind of a sad story today, but you know, we're gonna get into what's going on and all that stuff. So, it looks like you guys have been in here already.
Oops.
Let me see what's going on. Oh, I don't. Where did I do with the receipt for the big bus?
Where did I do with it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Was it in that pile of stuff I gave you the other day?
I don't know. So as the title says, the big bus blew up. So my last video is basically I thought that every bus that I get, I take it to the shop and I make sure it's 100% solid before I spend a whole bunch of time and money building it. So I dropped it off at the Cummins dealer and they went through it. It says the volume's low. Let me check. Let's check what's going on there. So they checked it. All kinds of new seals. They put a killer dowel pin kit in it because I wanted to make sure it was just going to last forever, you know? And Jaylene and I were just in Texas for like a week. So we got back, went to go pick up the bus, and I was getting ready to go build it. And we didn't even get home. And all of a sudden I heard this like crazy like ticking almost, right? And at first I was like, what the heck is that? And I just kept driving, and it was getting really, really bad. Like, I didn't think it was the engine at first. I thought it was a tire. So I thought a tire blew, and like the tread was like slapping the wheel well. And the reason I wasn't really paying attention to the noise at first because the bus is empty, so there's just a lot of noise, you know? But like it got really, really, really bad. And then I finally pulled over. First thing I did was check the tire. Tire was fine. That's when I found out it was the engine. Dude came up. He checked it. We were all hoping it wasn't something big. So,
for everyone saying they think it's the oil, he checked the oil right there in front of us. Like it had it in there.
Oh, is that what they're saying?
Well, there's been a few people that said that.
Oh yeah, there's definitely oil in it. We checked it when it blew up.
Yeah, that was one of the first things that he did.
And I'll tell you what happened. So basically, I was expecting it to just be something small and dumb. It got towed back. Cummins paid for it because like we didn't even get back to the shop. We picked it up, spent $4,600, didn't even get back to the shop, and it just died. Well, it didn't die, but like it was bad. Cummins paid for the tow back, and they tore into it, and they called me the other day, and they basically said that I need a new motor. That one's toasted. So what happened is there's a bolt that holds the piston rod in, like whatever, right to the crankshaft, and the bolt somehow came loose. And the bolt and the nut was just flying around inside the motor, and then the piston rods just knocking all over the cylinder. Totaled. He said he took the oil pan off. He found the bolt and the nut and just all kinds of metal shavings. It was just done. So, yeah, it's all bad. You know, so I'm going to go through some of your comments, and then we'll get into, like, what we think we're going to do, because we're still trying to figure it out, and we figure you guys can help us with that, too. So, let's see. Bussing on a budget. Everyone blaming the shop. For all we know, the school sold the bus because their mechanic saw something. The thing is, it's such a weird, like, how many people have you ever heard of the bolt coming out of the piston rod? Like, it's so rare. So the shop said, like, they've never seen that in all the years that they've been working there. And, like, the thing is the school district, basically what that means is the bolt was never torqued right. So if the school district ever got in there and did anything and didn't torque that, it could have worked itself loose. Or if it was, because it had 175,000 miles on it, which is low. So if the thing is like I didn't even own it that long. So it's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Literally, I drove it from the school district to the shop, and from the shop to the dealer, and then from the dealer back here, and it was broke. That fast. So it's like, we never even drove it to the beach or anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So, let's see what you guys are saying in here. Hey, Justin and Lori, peace out. Lisa, Becky, what's up? I see a lot of you guys in here. Daniel Wood, so that's 10,000 down the toilet. It's actually 12 altogether. 12,000 bucks just blown up. Let's see. Dave Mack, are you going to do a complete rebuild on the motor or get a brand new motor? So that takes us into our options. Our options are we just walk away. So you put $12,000 on the table, you pour some gasoline on it, and you light it on fire. That's what happens if I walk away. I could sell it broke. It still pretty much looks like that, just like 12,000 on fire, because I won't get anything for a broke bus. So I could get a used engine, on the market, $2,000 probably, and I'm gonna pay $4,000 for it to be put in. And if that engine's bad, now let's just put $20,000 on the table and light it on fire. So that's one option, is I put a used motor in it. The other option is a complete rebuild. So they gotta pull the motor out, rebuild it, put it back in, right? Don't know what that's gonna cost. Or the thing is, it is at the Cummins dealer who makes the motor. And they have reconditioned motors. So it means they have like old 12 valves that they've completely gone through, rebuilt, and it's a brand new motor from Cummins, and then they just drop it in there. Which my buddy was telling me it's probably cheaper to do that, because then you're only paying for the new motor and then for them to pull it out and put it back in, versus them pulling it out, rebuilding, and putting it back in. That's more labor. Thing about a rebuilt motor from Cummins is it's $10,000. So we were quoted $16,000 to $20,000 to put a new motor in it. So that's a lot of freaking money, man.
Yeah.
I haven't even built it yet.
Which is a good thing, though, because at least now you have somewhat of like options. Like, I mean, silver lining, you're right.
Yeah.
Trying to find something good in the situation.
Yeah. The thing about it, 16 to 20, they feel bad, so they're probably going to give me a break the best they can on that, and hopefully take it below $16,000. But the flip side is, it'd be a brand new motor with a warranty. So, like, I was planning on keeping that bus forever. At that point, I really would. So, or I just buy another bus and throw 12,000 down the toilet. Who knows? I don't know. All right. So I'm looking through here. Yeah. So Robert's saying he's never seen that in 7 years of automotive. I've never heard of that, ever. Like, I've never heard of that. Hood's Custom Shop. Did the shop replace the bearings in the crank? No, they never touched any of that. All they did was a bunch of, they did the killer dowel pin kit, they did a bunch of seals, replaced the water pump, a bunch of stuff like that. Yeah, the Sharon Cobb, the ROG was knocking very bad. Van Life Crystal, what's the cost of a new engine? $10,000. not installed. Yeah. Becky Robertson, good thing you didn't go out of town in it. Yeah. Can you imagine having that big old thing towed any significant distance?
Mm.
So they had to tow it from pretty much. I was 5 minutes away from our shop. You know. Yeah. It's just crazy. So Kay, I would call the school district and tell them what happened. They need to take some kind of fix for you. The thing is, when you buy these things, you sign as is, no warranty. You know, it is what it is when you buy it, you know, and take off with it.
It's just like buying anything, you know,
Yeah.
like that. And so it's not like, you know, you bought something at Walmart and you have the receipt and you can just return it.
Yeah. No.
Not like that.
Yeah. Redneck Tech 70. How many miles are Cummins engines normally covered? He was getting quotes from like getting them, and I think he said like 1 full year or something like that. I don't. I'm waiting. So I know that I need a new motor. I'm waiting on the call back that what that's gonna look like, because I don't have numbers yet exactly. He said 16 to 20,000 off the top of his head. Oh! Yeah. All right, let's push down here. But yeah, I mean, you know, I could find a used motor, but I mean, it's still gonna cost 4,000 to pull it out and put it in, regardless of what motor it is.
And then there's no guarantee that that one is, you know, not going to have problems.
Yeah. So Jane McBride, what the hell did the shop do for $3,600? It was $4,600. Yeah. So I'm gonna push through here unless somebody asks the question, and then we'll tell you like what we're kind of thinking. SLP, you could buy another bus for that price. I could buy 2 or 3 more buses for that price. But the problem is the money I've already spent. That's what the thing I'm looking at is, if I spend this money and fix this bus, the money that I've already spent is still somewhat justified. If I walk away from this bus completely and buy a new bus, then the money I've spent on this bus is just gone. Does that make sense? So as long as I build this bus, I at least still use the money that I've already spent. You know, I mean, that's kind of what we're thinking. At this point, I'm honestly not sure exactly what I'm gonna do. You know, the whole point of buying that bus was so that we would have a bigger bus for when Ember gets here. But at this point, there ain't no way that bus, I don't even know when I'll see that bus again.
Mm-hmm.
So, no way that bus will be built before Ember gets here. And it's a good thing you finished yours.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't even have a bus right now built out.
Yeah, so at least we have mine to live in for now while we figure it out. It just is what it is.
Yeah. So, let me push through here. Charles found me a motor with a warranty. Let's see. Amber M, if you buy another bus, you could run into the same problem. Yeah, so it's like that's but putting a new motor in it. I mean, at that point, that bus will last longer than I'll be.
Well,
alive.
and if it has a warranty, then if something does go wrong, it's covered. You know, for some time.
Yeah.
Someone asked. They said, "Is your cat deaf?" And I think they were talking about Halo. No, the cats. Neither of the cats are deaf. I'm curious as to why you would think that, though.
Jose Zayas, I'm 61 years old now, going on 62, and I seen it happen. Oh. Okay, so somebody here has seen that happen.
There's a couple people that have said they've heard of it or seen it.
Yeah.
But none of them said they were mechanics. They just knew a mechanic who this or that, or they just didn't specify.
Sharon, for that much money, you could buy land and build an A-frame. I don't know where you live, but not here in Oregon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, and the thing too is, we were considering buying land, and we were seriously looking, and even found a potential property or two, and we were almost ready to settle on one, and then this happened. So I believe everything happens for a reason, and maybe land is not what we need to do right now.
Yeah. So it's like we're just trying to really analyze the situation and see what the universe is trying to teach us, instead of being mad about it.
Yeah.
So, Kimmy J, $10 super chat. Sounds like we need to have a Bus Life Story concert fundraiser. Build that bus. I would buy a virtual ticket to that concert. Thanks, Kimmy J.
That'd be interesting.
I appreciate it. I was going to make a video about all this, but I figured it'd be cool to go live and talk about it. And then we could kind of, talk to you guys too. So. Watching and judging you. How about partying the bus out at AAA? The thing about this bus is it's one of the most sought after buses you could ever find or buy.
And it's kind of rare, right? The size.
It's so rare. And the body's in perfect condition. So it's like, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. Yeah. All right, let's push down. Okay. That little blue arrow is telling me that I'm way behind. Isaac, so Paul Honeyman, Isaac, first you need to do is strip out the cylinder to check out if you need to do a full rebuild or not. So, I do. There's metal everywhere. Everything's beat up. Like, the motor's toast. Alright. I'm pushing down and then we'll talk about what the heck is going on here. Engine, not motor, pet peeve. Okay, my bad. I'm just gonna go to the bottom. Oh, what's this? Relatively nomadic, $2, park it, build it, rent it out. So, we've definitely thought about that. Alright, so I'm just gonna get into it and talk about what we're thinking. So it's like, if I walked away from the bus, we could just park it somewhere. But anyways, after looking at all the options, the thing is, if I sell the bus broke right now, I'm gonna lose money. If I fix the bus and then sell it, I'll get some of my money back, but I'm still gonna lose money. But if I fix the bus and I build the bus, I'll get all my money back or I'll make money. So basically the only way to cover all this cost at this point is to build the bus, because then it builds value. So if I spend all this money and then I build this bus, I could sell it and recover all of the money spent when it's sold. Now the profit margin will be cut down a lot, but at least I'll make some money instead of just throwing it away. Does that make sense? But also, I'd probably keep the dang thing. You know, it's going to have a brand new motor with a warranty in it.
Mm-hmm.
But even if I do sell it down the road, I'll still make money. So it's like, financially, the best decision is to build the bus. So that's what we're going to do, you know. But, you know, that means, you know. Van Life with Crystal with a $10 super chat for the whatever you decide fund, wishing the good vibes. Thank you, Van Life with Crystal. I'll appreciate it. Every dollar helps, because we don't know how much all this is going to really end up costing. Bart Borg, $5 super chat. Do another 30 deal you to build on a shorty, a quick flip to earn money to buy a new motor. Yeah, so that's the other thing. I was thinking, like, all my stuff is bus life related. So it's like, if I'm sitting around for a month waiting for this bus to come back, what the heck am I gonna do on this channel? It's like, and then what am I gonna do on all the other platforms if I don't have a bus to make content with? So basically, what we have decided, or what we're thinking, is I'm gonna build Minion. I'm gonna build Minion. That way, I can get some building videos going again, and I'll have a bus again. Cause right now, you know, we got Jaylena's bus, and I don't even have one. So the rough plan right now is I'm gonna build Minion out pretty quick. I'm not gonna get crazy on it, just so I can have a bus. And then I'm gonna do as many flips as I can before the bill comes due for the big bus. So maybe I'll do some vans, maybe I'll do a couple buses, and I'll try and stack as much chips as I can, you know, before Ember. If I can get Minion done before Ember gets here, cool. And then if I can get a van or two built before the big bus is done, I'll make enough money to pay for it, and maybe a little extra. That's kind of the plan.
Becky said go on a trip. One, we can't go on a trip because the baby can come anytime now.
Yeah.
But two, we also can't go on a trip because we just, you know, it's more money to do a couple of builds and sell them than to only rely on YouTube. And with the big bus being in the state that it's in, that's probably a better idea. And then that way, you know, we do have more room if we have both little buses. It's not ideal, but it's a little more room than just mine. Because we won't be able to fit all of our stuff and Ember's stuff in my bus. So my bus is basically going to be Ember's bus, like her everything, until the big bus is done. And then if Minion's built out, that'll, you know, leave a lot more room for us to have our things in there. You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's all we really got right now. Because it's like, the thing about it is it takes money to make money. I know you guys hear that all the time, but it's like, you got to think about it. I got to pay the bill. I got to pay the lease on the shop every month. I've got to buy a van or a bus. I got to build that van or bus. Then I got to wait for that van or bus to sell and still be paying bills. Like, it takes a lot of money to be able to make money, you know? So it's like, I'm trying to hold on to the little bit of money I got and try and make some before the bill comes due. But at the same time, I need my own bus. At this point, all I have is an empty bus. So, B. Weber, can you use it as a stationary house? No, because we're not on private land. I'm on commercial property and I lease a commercial shop, so I can't just build a house out here, you know. If I had my own land, it'd be different. Lorraine Keller, $20 towards your new motor. Thank you so much. Every dollar does help. We really appreciate it. And we're leaning on paying a ridiculous amount of money to build it, to get it fixed. Sam Kinder, I missed it. How much is the new engine? I was roughly estimated $16,000 to $20,000 for a new engine installed. Crazy. Jose Zayas, you can learn how to put an engine in a bus yourself. It's not that hard. I'm sure I could, but that's not something that I necessarily want to like learn on.
Well, and it's a risk to like try and learn and do it yourself, and then if you screw it up, that's just more money down the drain.
Yeah, it's just another $2,000 thrown down, or more than that. Who knows? Let's see. Just another Lori I keep repeating. I'm not sure what she's repeating. Yim Yim Just Beachy, do you have a GoFundMe? No. I don't know. The GoFundMe just ain't really my thing. Because it's like, I can make my own money, you know. So it's like
It's gonna take time.
I don't mind earning it.
Investment.
Yeah. Hood's Custom Shop, $10 to help with whatever. Thank you, man. Dawn. The Dawn of Van Life, $50 for Ember's parents to use however is needed. Dawn, I really appreciate that.
Did you get that one?
Lorraine Keller, yeah, $20.
Did you get that one?
No. Kimmy J, $10. Love your plan. Build, build, build. New motor. Keep the Big Bus family home and a concert fundraiser. She just threw that in there.
It seems like a lot of people really like the concert fundraiser idea.
I mean, maybe I should. Yim Yim Just Beachy, are you able to finance the motor? You know, my mom was telling me something about that today. Since the bill's gonna be so big, like, I might be able to do payments on it. Because, like, man, that's just a lot of money to come out of pocket. You know?
Yeah.
So, if that's an option, I'm definitely interested. Fred Field with the $20 super chat. Thank you, Fred. Truly.
Kelly, I think, she asked about she said she has packages that are waiting for us at the post office. We haven't been to the post office since before we left for Texas. So we're going to stop by tomorrow because we have to pay for our renew it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Bart Iceberg. We only need 750 people to do $25 super chats to buy a new motor.
Oh my goodness.
There's 775 people in here. So, I guess if y'all did that, we'd be good.
Well, first of all, we're also in this chat too.
Oh, it counts us too?
Mm-hmm. Well, if you're watching.
Big Bear 1203, what would your decision be if you blew the engine after the bus is built? At that point, it wouldn't even be we'd fix it.
Yeah.
No question. The thing about right now is, like, I could walk away and I'm only 12,000 deep. The thing is, after you build it, you're already way deeper than that. Like, you have no option but to fix it, in my opinion. You know? Yeah. Shirley Gibson, maybe sell Minion to fit. Well, I need a bus, though. That's the thing. And it's like, I can buy another bus and build it. And, you know what I mean? Minion's paid for it. So it's like, I could buy another bus, fix it, and make some money. I don't need to fix Minion and sell it. Let's see. Alright. Just another Lori. Okay, I have to go eat. Have a good night, y'all. Watch and see if I get an answer or thoughts. Just another Lori. I'm like reading these questions about your question, but I'm not seeing the question. So, anybody know what she's talking about?
Well, I have to go tinkle because Ember is dancing on my bladder as usual.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Alright. Alright. I'm pulling through here. Dark Wolf here. Not sure I would trust a shop that said your bus is fine. Then you don't even make it home to put a new engine in it. I mean, you do have a point. The thing is like these big buses, it's very hard to get any shop to work on them. Like, I called 3 or 4 shops and they wouldn't even touch it. So it's like, if I take it out of there. So the difference between the big commercial buses and the van chassis buses is the van chassis buses, anybody that works on that style van or truck will work on. Any normal shop can work on it. You step into commercial buses, that's where the nightmares happen. And this is a commercial bus. So, the shop that I found is a Cummins RV shop that works on Cummins motors. So, you know. Donna Van Life, glad you kept Minion while you sorted through this. Yeah, I'm stoked I kept Minion now, because now I at least have something. Double down, $20. Are you all available to hire? I have a 9-window Bluebird distributed ready for a build sitting in Medford. How do we get a hold of you? I've tried to message on Instagram. My bad. My Instagram DMs are a black hole. There's hundreds of messages in there, and it's just too much to go through sometimes. Most of the time. I don't really do builds for hire. I don't know. Maybe I would consider it. I don't know. Maybe, I guess. It's not something I really want to do, but I might do it. Randall Harris, Isaac, and Jaylena, please stick with the plan you have. It's a solid plan. It does take money to get money, but your idea is solid. Thank you. Amanda Ham, sorry, just jumped on. What is the cost of the new motor? $16,000 to $20,000 installed. Rough numbers. Becky Robertson, call my friend's Smiley Diesel Repair. I might have to check it out. But then I'd have to have it towed down there. There's more money. You know? Melissa Malzahn, would Minion's engine work for this bus? No, it's a completely different deal. So Minion has a 7.3 and the big bus has a 5.9 Cummins. Sam Kinder, used engine from Phoenix, Arizona. I mean, I guess I haven't shopped around yet. So I am going to shop around to see what a motor is going to look like.
Everyone always asks where BB is. I thought I'd give her a little. She doesn't want to be on camera, but give her a little.
Yeah. Brenda, just fix it. Listen to mom. Is my mom? Did my mom say that in here somewhere?
I think you might have mentioned it earlier, maybe, because I've seen that a few times. Turkeys.
Chain Vapor, call the school district, tell him what happened. Maybe there's a lemon law. There's not. I signed a piece of paper that says I bought it as is. You know?
Yep.
Mary's Market. Yep, still cheaper than a home. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Paul Honeyman, just another Lori birthday live play music. Put music into bus. I don't understand what you're saying. Comics with Bueller. So sorry about the bus, you two. You guys were so happy when you showed it to me. Breaks my heart, friend. That bus was my dream bus. That bus was the first bus I wanted before I even bought Sculiana. I wanted a 30-foot flat nose, and I got it, and it blew up. Kimmy J, $10 super chat. Yes, still less expensive than buying a property or house. This is your house. It stinks, but if everything else on it is solid, then jump and listen to yo mama. Laugh out loud. Thank you.
I think right now we're leaning toward just putting a new engine in it. And we just don't necessarily know, what he's going to call back and say.
Yeah, or how long it's going to take. So I can't just sit around here doing nothing for a month or two. So that's why I'm going to build out Minion. I'm not going to get crazy fancy with Minion. I'm going to make it usable and not drop a whole bunch of money on it. But that way I'll have a bus that I can go camp in, that I could do content in, that I could, use, because I don't have my own bus at this point. Kathy Weatherington, Isaac, it's a good plan to keep it and get the new motor. In the long run, you'll have a new motor and the warranty and less upkeep and worry later down the road. Yeah. Once we recover financially, we'll forget how much it costs. But right now, we're looking at how much it costs. And that could have been money put towards property or, used for other things.
Yeah. I was telling Isaac and Mindy today, but I told Isaac a couple times. I feel like we're going through a season, and what I mean by that is, in my experience, sometimes in my life I go through these seasons, and they are of trials and tribulations where life just really, really challenges you. And for me, it's every time I've noticed, it's when that starts to happen, I need to take a step back and just try and figure out, what this lesson is supposed to be, but also just take a look at what I do have and what I have to be grateful for, and just really reflect on that. And usually, those trials that I face come before something greater that was in store for me. So I feel like that's kind of where we're at in this situation, because it's not just the big bus. There's been other like little things here and there that have happened to us that we haven't talked about, that are like what are the odds? Like, why does this keep happening? But it's those little trials and those tribulations that really can either tear you down and break you down, and you can give up and pour me and just cry a river, or you can take a step back, evaluate your life, and be grateful for what you have and work toward what you want, and kind of open your arms to whatever is to come, whether that be good or bad. But it's all about perspective, like the big bus breaking down. Yes, it's not the most ideal situation at all, but what is the silver lining? What can we take away from this, and where can we go to get closer to our goals? What were we trying to do that obviously was not meant for us to be doing? So that's kind of how my take on it.
I agree. It's like my whole life, some of the worst things that ever happened led to the best. And it's like, this is definitely one of the worst things. But like, what's it going to lead to?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So,
because this happening stopped us right in our tracks of doing other things.
We were looking at trying to buy property. We weren't going to tell you guys about it. We're going to announce it, blah blah blah. But that's dead in the water now, for sure. Because I don't know how much it's going to cost to fix this bus. And I have to fix this bus no matter which way you slice it. Because it's like, the only way I'll get the money back is if I build this bus. That's it. That's the only way that I get the money back. And that's just a break even, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So, otherwise, you're just losing a ton of money. So to build it, I could break even or make a little bit. But breaking even's better than losing.
Yeah. 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of super chats roll in there, so Voodoo Kid 08, $20. Here's to the new engine. Cheers, Voodoo Kid. Thank you. Oh. I think I blocked him on accident.
Oh, no.
Thanks for the super chat. You're blocked. I'm just kidding. Paul Honeyman, 10 pounds. Isaac, they want you to put on a concert and use the proceeds towards fixing the bus. Fix up Minion and have them repair the big bus while you do. If need be, sell Minion and use cash for the engine. These are all good points. Everybody's looking for a concert. Maybe I should start practicing so I can do one for y'all. So maybe that's something I'll really look at and consider trying to get done for you guys. Julie Hanson, $20. Thank you. You two are so smart. You'll figure this out, and I'll pray for you. Thank you. Oh, wow. Miss VG3, $50. Thank you. Second opinion. Oh, question mark. Well, I mean, I heard it. That's why I pulled over. It's dead. Oh, well. Build, sing, parent, repeat, prayers and best wishes. Bus folk, rise up. Thanks, Miss VG3. Double down. Oh, that's my kind of person right there. Remember when I told you to double down? We was at the casino. Anyways.
Remember when you lost all your money, but I won it back for you?
$10. Thank you. Do you my build? My family need this done. You can make some videos. You get downtime. I've got a 30-foot flat nose ready to build, and everyone wins. Let's work together. So close to you. Double down. Where are you? So close to me.
He's so close to you. That's where he's at.
Dave Mack wouldn't have too many nightmares with a new motor under warranty. I feel you on that.
Yeah, that is a plus of going that route.
The dirty knobs. Can you install a Harbor Freight Predator in it?
Is that a generator?
Generator. Maybe. Joshua Fuller and Minion swap the big bus. That'd be legit, wouldn't it? Let's see.
Amanda Ham said, "Are these the engines that need bulletproof?"
No. This is one of the most reliable diesel motors ever made. Only at this point, I'm not a believer. Because I've had 7.3 Power Strokes. I've probably owned 5 or more 7.3 Power Strokes and have never had serious engine failure. Knock on, oh crap. Knock on wood.
That's
The
plastic.
7.3s have never, ever failed me.
Here's some real wood.
Here you go. With more miles than this bus. And then this is the first time I left the 7.3 platform and tried a new motor, and boom, blew up. In fact, I've never had a motor blow up in any vehicle I've ever owned, except for that 5.9 Cummins 12 valve that's supposed to be so dang reliable. I didn't even drive it 200 miles, probably. I don't know. Maybe the trip from the school district too. It's a speaking thing. You know what I'm saying?
I see you, Melissa. Thank you.
Oh, I'm missing some. Miss Conniel, leave it at the dealership, have them install a new warranted motor, build out Minion in the meantime, bring home and build your home. That's pretty much kind of what we're thinking.
Your mom said you missed a super chat. I don't know which one though.
Peace out, Lisa. $20 super chat. Thank you very much. Hope PayPal works this time. Sending love and light. Yes, please practice. We want a concert to support our favorite people. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do it.
Really?
Yep. You have my
I'm
word.
excited.
I don't know if I can do a full hour, but maybe I'll put together like a 30-minute set, and Jaylena can like man the comment section.
You could do like 30 minutes on and then like 30-minute hangout.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I could like play minutes up front and then hang out and talk after that. So you have my word. I'm gonna work on a 30-minute set. I'm gonna put one together. Well, maybe not 30-minute, but I'll put together some songs and I'll
We'll put together something.
We'll put together something, but I gotta practice first because it's been a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get Bernadette's super chat?
Bernadette, FL. I'm in Florida. I don't know. $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Here's something to help too. Much respect. Thank you, Bernadette. Truly. Kimmy J. $5. Why was I in timeout? Hopefully this goes through. I'm pretty bad with my thumbs.
As they might have put you in timeout on accident.
If I put you on timeout, it was an accident. So I'm sorry. So thank you for the... I think I blocked somebody earlier. I hope I didn't, but thank you. Alright. Tyler Jajong. Rickson, how many hours are on that engine? Dude, it only had 176,000. Super low.
The slow, sad sigh.
Yeah. Huh. I'm trying to find your guys' stuff here. Vicky R, can you build the inside while you wait for the motor for content? I mean, it's
at the
Cummins dealer. So it's like, I think I'm just going to build out Minion. You know, short of me getting the big bus back in the next week or two, I'm probably gonna start building Minion. You know.
Yeah, and I mean the thing too is like we have my bus to live in, but like if Isaac wants to go play his guitar or work or something, and I'm like trying to take a nap with Ember or something, it gives us the option to like not be in one tiny little space. Too.
Yeah, and I also make money making content with buses, and it's like I don't have a like I was using Bussy and Vin Diesel when I was doing that the last few months. I don't have any. I do personally do not have a built out bus anymore at all. You know, and it's like it just don't feel right for me to go do content in the Peach, because that's like Jaylina's identity. You know, so it's like I feel like I need to build Minion.
Well, and it's like it would be fine, but at the same time, like I totally understand what you're saying because that's kind of how I felt when I was here. I didn't have my bus, but I was living in Sculiana with you. It's like it's not the same for me to go do stuff with Sculiana. It's not my bus, you know.
Yeah, and I love the Peach, but it's like that's how I feel too, you know.
And it's very girly, so.
You know, it's like I need my own bus, and it's like it won't take me that much time. It'll cost money to build Minion. Don't get me wrong.
Minion will basically be your man cave.
Yeah, it'd be like a little weekend warrior. So it's like I'm gonna build it accordingly, you know. Jay Scene with $100 super chat. Thank you so much. Wow, appreciate it. Colette, $20 super chat. Marked for engine rebuild. Question: which give you more money in your pocket? PayPal, Venmo, super chats. That'd be cool. I mean,
a few people have asked how they could send you money directly.
I do have, this is what I'll say. I do have a PayPal and a Venmo in the description of this video. But honestly, if you feel compelled to donate, whatever is easiest. Super chat, PayPal, Venmo, like whatever is the easiest for you guys if you want to donate. You know, we're very grateful for whatever and however. That makes sense? So it's like, that's how I feel about it. Let's see. Patty Gilroy, with that kind of money, you could buy land and live in little buses eventually. Not in Oregon. Not in Lane County. Like, property in Lane County is like 50 to 80 on the cheap stuff and $100,000+ for land in Lane County, Oregon.
Colette, she said you didn't answer her question.
What?
Super chats do take out a percentage. So, do you even have a Venmo?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, PayPal and Venmo would be the same thing. They don't take out a percentage.
Yeah.
If that answers your question. Oh,
Yeah.
Bart might have already answered.
Oh, he
too.
did?
I don't know. She
Oh.
just said thank you, Bart. Yeah, he did.
Oh. Bart's on it.
Bart's on it.
And I've seen Becky here. GoFundMe takes money from you. Becky, I don't think I'm ever the type. Like, I'm not going to start a GoFundMe unless I was in, like... The thing is like, if I need money or I'm in a bad spot or situation, I have no problem working super hard to make it happen. I'm not afraid of work, you know.
I think we all know
I'm not
that.
afraid of work at all. So it's like, I don't really want to say this, but I'm just going to say it because I want to be real with you. I feel like a lot of people do GoFundMes too easily.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's my opinion. I feel like, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with a GoFundMe, but I feel like if you're going to do GoFundMe, like, you really need it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like the only way that I would consider it for me personally is like if one of my cats needed major surgery and I did not have the funds to cover it.
Yeah, you know, if like I had $100,000 medical bill and there's just no way I can do it or I'm gonna die, I would do a GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, like, that's when you do a GoFundMe. But like, if you pop a tire and you have $100 bill and like you don't want to go work to pay it off, that's not when you do a GoFundMe. And I feel like I see a lot of people doing GoFundMes for a tire, because they don't want to work. I have no problem working. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you see me putting up a GoFundMe,
It's not Isaac.
I mean, well, I really, 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 really need help or I'm gonna die.
Well, I'm saying like it's probably not you if there is a GoFundMe out
Oh
there
yeah,
asking
it
for
probably
money.
wouldn't be me making it
Mhm.
if it was that bad. I'd be in a hospital bed or something, you know, because it's like I want to earn my keep, you know. I want to earn what I have. I don't want nothing get. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, it's like I like to earn. I like to earn what I need. Okay.
Dave Mack said he heard new Cummins motors are cheaper in Texas. It's time to make the move to Texas.
Yeah.
I don't know if Isaac could handle the Texas heat. It would probably be like me during the winter in Oregon. Not a fan. I can do 110 degree weather though.
Oh, ready, set, element. Hold up. Oh, wow. Okay. I just messed up. I went looking for your comment, I started scrolling, and now I'm lost. So, if I miss your comment, I just did it right now.
I think they just said that he's glad he can make a live chat or something.
Oh.
The first one. He commented again.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just not going to push down like that because I just lost a lot right there. Let's see. Robert's home. Jaylena, what you said about why things happen, 100%. Robert, we really appreciate you, bro. And we're going to be back in town tomorrow doing more errands. We didn't even get done today, you know, so we got to go back tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Oh, I'm just accidentally pressing buttons myself over here.
Oh.
I feel hungry. Are you hungry? My stomach's growling.
When did we eat?
We ate lunch.
Did we eat dinner?
Mm-mm. I had a salad too. It was a good salad.
Oh my gosh. We forgot.
Dinner?
We forgot we haven't ate dinner. Wow. Oh, I gotta push to the bottom.
Robert Knowles said, yeah, you're probably the heat.
Rob Knowles, what's up, baby? Paul Honeyman, isn't that how you two got together and made 3? Jaylena pushing buttons.
Anyone pushing anyone's buttons is not how you make a baby.
Patty Gilroy, can I mail you a check or money order? I suppose you could if you really felt compelled to, yeah. I think it'd be safe for everybody involved if you just PayPal or Venmo though. Because like money, that stuff can get lost in the mail.
That's true, and you can't trust people.
Yeah. You know, if it looks like a check, you know.
Dr. Charles Richard said tacos will make you forget about the engine.
I love tacos.
Isaac and I found the best Mexican food in Oregon.
I was going to tell this story. Go ahead.
It's right outside of Portland. It's a food truck across the street from the gas station, and it's called Fire Tacos.
It was literally so good. Like, better than any Mexican restaurant I had in my 35 years in Oregon.
I can't say that it was better than Mexican food in Texas, but it was the best I've had so far in Oregon. Hands down.
Yeah,
So good.
It was so good. So, Mom, if you come up and visit, we got to take you and JD there. So, it's worth the 2.5 hour drive. Alright. Somebody's asking where. I don't know what it was called. I just know
it was called Fire Tacos. It's a food truck.
Yeah.
And it's outside of Portland on your way back south.
In front of a truck stop.
Yeah.
Truck stop tacos.
I don't remember what gas station it was. It was like a Flying J or a Pilot or something.
Yeah.
Could have been a Chevron. I don't know.
Georgia from California. No good tacos in Eugene except Taco War. I like Taco War, but Taco War is definitely its own thing. I wouldn't call it Mexican food.
It's more like mainstream Mexican food.
Yeah, when we're talking like Mexican food, like with La Bamba in the background and like straight up legit Mexican food,
Like the people who make them can like speak Spanish.
like they don't even speak English Mexican food. Like that's the best Mexican
Yeah,
food right
you
there.
know you're getting real authentic Mexican food.
Yeah. We're wrapping up here, y'all. So we got about 5 minutes left, and we appreciate you hanging out with us again. To recap, like the bus is broke. At this point, we're deciding what we're doing. I haven't 100% decided, but I'm thinking I'm just gonna put a new motor in it, and it's gonna cost way too much money.
But it'll have a warranty.
And it'll last as long as we're alive, probably. And then I'm gonna build Minion. So I got something, because I don't know when I'll see the big bus again. So I'm gonna build Minion just so I can get some bus building content going, and I can have my own bus again.
And if you need a daddy's day out, you can go hop around in Minion.
Yeah, what is that? Holy moly. Katie Miller.
I think that's the biggest super chat I've ever seen.
With the record of the biggest super chat I have ever received in my YouTube career, with a $500 super chat, because you have the greatest attitude and all will work out. I'm sure of it.
Thank you so much.
I feel like I need to like write you a letter. Thank you so much. Seriously. Like, we know it's going to cost a lot of money. I'm going to work to try and get ready to prepare for it. And anything you guys contribute really does help. Because it's, Katie Miller, wow. You just set the record. Thank you so much. If you DM me or something, I just want to write you like a handwritten letter. Like, that's wild. Thank you. You ever gotten a $500 super
No,
chat?
that's the biggest super chat I've ever seen. On anything.
Wow.
It's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh, we're talking about tacos now. I can't believe that. $500. Wow.
Debbie Lorenz said, is it not rebuildable? The rebuild wouldn't come with a warranty. It's a safer bet, right, to do a new engine?
Yeah, the thing is, it's time. Because if I gotta pay to have them pull it out, it's $4,000 to pull out a motor and put it back in. That's with no new motor. So it's like $4,000 to pull it out and put it in, and then you're gonna pay for them to rebuild it, which is parts, which is labor, which is time, versus they just pull it out, they put a rebuilt one in, and that's it. You're in and out. It's less time. Like, the motor is gonna cost money, but it's gonna be it's cheaper to buy it already done than it is to have them do it. Short of me doing it, which I am not a mechanic. Can build things and I can paint things, but I am not a mechanic. And
know your strengths.
I don't think I want to learn on a 30-foot school bus.
That's gonna.
But I don't know if this is the one.
Probably not the one.
Go buy a little $3,000 Honda Civic and Alan Monique hosts an Oregon Country Fair camp out. I work 12, 16 shifts at the hospital. I'm in school full time, and I try to maintain our YouTube channel. Bro, respect. That sounds like my life. There is no downtime.
Yeah, I was telling Isaac today, I was like, I'm gonna help you as much as I can between Ember and stuff, and he was like, just having Ember while I work and, you know, taking care of her is a big help.
Joshua Fuller, Cummins 5.9 for sale, fresh rebuild in Tumwater, Washington for $5K. Can help with install.
You're so far behind.
Am I really?
Very, very, very far.
I mean, I don't even know how much the tow would be to get up there. You know what I mean? All right, y'all. We've passed the hour mark. I'm gonna like scroll through here and make sure that I'm not missing something really important here.
My eye is twitching so bad.
Yeah. Okay. All right, everybody. I mean, all you for just hanging out with us and shooting us your ideas. We really do appreciate it. That's why we did a live chat instead of me just making a video. You know, because maybe we wanted to just talk with you guys about it and see what you guys had to say about it. So
Yeah, and it's a lot easier, especially like if we're both in like to be more in the moment and like talk with you guys versus commenting back on
and you know,
YouTube.
This is my channel too. It's like there will be no big bus building videos at this point. You know what I'm saying? Not for a while. So, you know, this is the future of the channel too. And now it's pretty much going to look like I'm going to start building out Minion. Probably in the next few days, I'll start working on it. So, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much if you contributed in these super chats. Everybody's asking about PayPals and Venmos, and I haven't looked over there. So if you guys sent some dollars over there, we appreciate all the love. Period. You know. Thanks for hanging out with us, and I'm gonna start working on a live chat concert for you. So, thank y'all. Love, peace, and what?
No.
Say it.
No.
Love, peace.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
And yeet.
No. Bye.